Hey guys, FlyingSoul Stereotypes from Novosibirsk, and today I'm gonna share with you some information regarding stereotypes about Russian girls. You know that I'm living here since a while, so maybe it could be useful for you to know some information that are generally true, except for the exception, because there are always exceptions everywhere. So I'm just generalizing about Russian girls, and usually this is the truth, but not all of them are like this. So the first one is that they are gold diggers. Well, to us, let's say to Westerners, it seems like Russian girls are gold diggers more than Westerners or any other girls in the world, just because there is no feminism here. So women are expecting the man to pay always for them, to provide everything for them and for the family. So it's very important here in Russia that the man shows to have material financial support and they have to show it to the girl. I mean, not just show it the bank account, but of course just let them know clearly that they can afford expenses if they want a relationship with them. I mostly talk about young and beautiful girls, of course, because they're all, if it comes to just more mature women, everything can be different. But in general, the women is always expecting that the man pays for them. So it's partially true, but just because of the difference of culture. The second one is that they look too serious, and that's not really a stereotypes, because yes, they look quite serious at the beginning. They are not that open and friendly like in Western country. But let's say that the openness and friendliness, I don't know how to say it this, maybe, sorry for my English, about Western girls is just because they're different of culture. It's here people in general, they do not open themselves so easily. So yeah, Russian girls usually expecting the man to show something before they start to be open to you. So they look quite serious. So yeah, in this case it's quite true. The third one is that Russian women prefer foreign men. Well, I made a video recently about that, and I just link it here up on the right of your video. You can just look at it, which is true and not true. So it's quite a stereotypes, and it really depends on their education and on their purpose in life. The fourth one is they are good housekeepers. Well, in general, yes, but that is strictly connected to the age, because during USSR that was absolutely their role. I mean, they must be housekeepers. Of course, there were exceptions, but nowadays, when everything is changed, the globalization, a lot of young girls, they absolutely don't know anything. They don't do anything at home. So this is really a stereotypes about housekeepers. And I'll tell you about nowadays, because nowadays is what is important for you to know. Another thing, and now I'm talking about a couple of stereotypes, but I'm talking about them at the same moment. So the first one is that Russian girls is about, okay, let's put them together like in regardless appearance, okay? So one of the stereotypes is that Russian girls are very tall. This is absolutely a stereotype, because far from my experience, I saw and I know and I've noticed so far that they are average. Their height is average like in Western countries. Every Western girls, it's very similar if we talk about the average with Russian girls. Why there seems to be taller? And I think it's because they use very often high heels. That's the reason why this seems to be taller. But if you have a chance to live here for a while, you will notice that they are not that tall. So they are really average. This is a huge stereotype. Absolutely a huge stereotype. And connected to appearance, let's talk about beauty. Well, this is the only stereotypes which is not a stereotypes. Russian girls, and in general Slavic girls, because Ukrainian, Belarus makes no difference, they are very, very beautiful. This is not a stereotype, this is true, because they take care a lot about appearance, but even if they're not physically, it's just they have some genius probably that makes the difference, because the feature of their face, for example, and their body are really better, way better than Western girls. So yes, they are quite beautiful. And so I would say that almost everywhere you can find beautiful girls in Russia, and there are some cities, for example Kazan, where I live, that far from my experience, they are the most beautiful girls, probably because they are mixed race. So this is not a stereotype, and I would say that, yeah, because of their appearance, because genetically they are more beautiful, and also because they take care a lot about the appearance. This is also changing, because nowadays, you know, among young girls this doesn't work really well, doesn't really fit to them, because a lot of girls, they stop to take care about their appearance, though in general the difference is huge with Western girls. So when we talk about appearance, yeah, that is the biggest stereotypes when it comes to Russian girls, which is not absolutely a stereotype, though they are beautiful. So that's all for now. I hope next time I will show a video or something outside, because now it's start to be cold and it's quite difficult, but anyway, I will try to do that. So keep in touch, subscribe, and see you for the next video.